found myself neglecting things. Like I wasn't, because I was doing not only my own Twitter, but the Guild Twitter, the Guild Facebook, my blog, like 5 other things, updating the YouTube, doing all that, you know. And it just got to a certain point where I felt like I was not servicing the show because my own, you know, it was just too much. So we do have a person, Brian Kamioka, and if you're in the Guild chat, you probably know him because he chats a lot. And he primarily does like all the announcements for the new episodes and answers questions on the Twitter, the Guild Twitter. Kim and I still answer some questions and post stuff on the Guild Twitter as well. But he's the one who primarily does all that because we felt like it's such an important part of our show that I can't be like, oh, I have 40 messages in the inbox. So, and he's a huge fan of the show as well, and he volunteered for a long time, and now he works for us, part-time. So that's really it. Other than that, I do everything myself. Like, I love it when people are like, Felicia's people need to dress her better. I'm like, I don't go to people. I got a sale rack. Yeah. So yeah, the fast company, it was not really a staff, it's Brian. And then sometimes we, if we have a convention or something, we'll have volunteers or something, or sometimes like an assistant or whatever. But that's it. Like I don't have a manager or a publicist or anything. Everything is done through Brian or Kim or me. So, and I like to keep it that way. Once you get so many layers of people, and plus they're expensive, and then you have layers and layers of people, and then you just kind of lose touch of like what you're doing. And it sometimes it's necessary. Like if you're really, really famous, like it's hard. But thank goodness I'm just still Felicia Day.
But you're Felicia Day with 1.7 million followers on Twitter. How weird is that? Like you're internet famous.
I don't know.
In a good way.
In a good way. Yeah, okay, good. I like it. I mean, I like the fact that, I do have a lot of people who are, TV, I go out with them or something, and people are like, and they have the weird paparazzi, which is so awful. And I like the fact that people just, like, when they come up and, they come up with their comic or whatever, like, we can have a conversation because, like, I think with Twitter, and I think it's an advantage for everybody, you get to know people more as a person. So you realize we're all just the same, man. Like being an actor is just like your job every day, except you have people doing your hair and makeup. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who's being creative, like everybody can be creative, and everybody is just like, I don't know, whatever. Go move on. More rambling.
With the staff, you get to ask the question.
Okay, so it's a 2-part question. Part 1, you're free.
Actually, can you stand up and answer? This is okay.
Codex. We have 2 codexes actually. Can you stand up too? Anybody else cosplaying as Codex or a guild member? Yeah. Oh wow, we have 3 of them. That's awesome. You guys look great. Thank you.
Part 1 is are you this shadow or holy priest? And part 2 is growing up being a gamer, how does it feel to become the people that you once idolized and looked up to as gamers? Like as people creative gamers, being someone who's made it mainstream, made it popular, how does that make you feel like?
So I have a dual spec. So I have Shadow and Holy. I haven't tried this spec. I don't know. People are like, you don't like it? Yeah, that's right here. So I'm not into that. I'm actually really excited about Cataclysm because I think I might play a horror character. Yeah, right. And I was trying to level a horror character. I have like a 22. I just started like a couple weeks ago just to get all the lore because I'd never played Horde before. And now I kind of want a little female goblin, so that'll be fun. Your other question was about gaming and how it was more like, I don't know, what was it?
Re-ask it, because I faced on it too. I have no idea what a cataclysm is other than, an apocalypse.
So you've been like a gamer since when you were younger and stuff, so how does it feel to kind of like become one of those people who made it popular? It never used to be popular.
Oh yeah. So I admire gaming, and what does it feel like?
What's it like making it popular?
It's awesome because I get free games. I tried to borrow a dress in Hollywood and they wouldn't give me one for the streamies, which is cool. But I get free video games all the time. Amy, you got Rock Band and
I got an Xbox.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of games.
So it's like the best job ever. And people will come up to me and I'll be like, oh my gosh, you do Bioshock? And I'll start to get fangirl. I'm like, oh my god, you do Dragon Age? Oh my god. And then I'll meet like Mike, the president of Blizzard, and I'm like shaking. So like for me, I get to meet the people that I admire and what they do, and so it's pretty cool. Like I feel much more comfortable in the gaming world than I do in the whole Hollywood world. And it's that's I guess is lucky. Like I like what I do, and I get to meet people who like what I do, who I like what they do. That makes any sense. Sorry about that.
I want one more. We've seen 3 codexes. Are there any other people who are in costume from the guild playing different characters? No. Okay. Move on.
Oh, we have Squid Hat. We have Squid Hat. Yeah, put your Squid Hat on and stand up. That's from season 4. Clara Squid Hat. Yeah. That hat is from obeymybrain.com, and basically I wrote that in a script. Claire wears a squid hat and sings, and like I just write things sometimes, and like we don't have any way to do that, and we were gonna hire somebody to make one, and it was so expensive that Kim just Googled the day before we shot. It was like squid hat, and she found this guy who makes these. So we don't own them, we don't make any money off of them or anything, but he's just a really cool guy, and he gave us a free hat, and now he's selling a lot of hats. So good for him.
It's win-win.
Yeah.
Yes, you. What games do you play online and offline?
Just recently, I finished Limbo. Have you guys played that on Xbox?
Yeah.
Creepy, right? I killed that kid so many times. I just finished Dragon Age and the DLC Origins. I'm obsessed with that game, and I played a little bit of 2 at Comic-Con, and it was so amazing. Like all the blood splatters, the nasty blood splatters are gone, and like your hair looks pretty, and the spell effects look amazing. Obviously, I'm a big BioWare fan because I just finished Mass Effect 2. My Commander Shepard was awesome. I was kind of in love with her. I did it with Thane. And, yeah, right? But anyway. And then I've been playing Split Second a lot. And then I guess that's it for, I've been playing Torchlight some on my Mac because Sabu dropped my PC and broke it. So, it's alright. It means I can tax deduct another one. Okay, when I get off my butt. Anyway, so yeah, I play a little bit of everything. And then, Sword and Poker on my iPhone. It's a really good app, yeah.
Go ahead.
Have you played Zombie Farm on your iPhone yet?
Have you played Zombie Farm on your iPhone?
No, do you own that game?
Yeah, it's
Oh, no, I don't need to play it later. I'll try it. Is it good?
It's so much fun. You
Okay.
play
It's
zombies.
like Farmville, only with zombies.
You play zombies and then you attack.
It's like Farmville, only with zombies. Only on a panel like this will you hear that.
It's on the iPhone.
All right, I'll try it out. Thank
Your
you.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Okay. Well,
You, sir?
What are some of the roles that you have both auditioned for and not got, or have been offered and refused?
offering and refusing doesn't happen often. Let's see. Roles have I auditioned for and not gotten? I've auditioned at Big Bang Theory like a couple times, and I haven't gotten those because they just weren't right for roles for me. I can't think of Samantha Who. I don't know if you remember that. I tested for that show, but a much older, woman got that. Melissa with the curly red hair. Gosh, I mean, I've done auditions for a lot of things. I wish I could say. I can't remember any that I was like. I can't remember any that I was like, damn, I wish I had gotten that. Because you just, as an actor, you can't be too. You can't like set your heart on something so much. There was an episode of Bones that a girl. I don't know if anybody watched Bones, but she had a pet fish, and it was laminated, and I auditioned for that, and I really wanted that part, and I didn't get it. But the girl who did get it, she was so good that I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, you were better than me. Sometimes as an actor, you can't take it personally because you see the person who got it, and it's just either they look different from you or there's just a different energy. And at the end of the day, you just have to do your job and be like, hey, if you like the way I look and the way I acted, hire me. But if not, don't hire me because I'm not your vision.
Amy?
I don't really audition right now because I'm still in school. But hopefully when I graduate in May, I will be going out and hopefully getting some more jobs.
On Glee?
On Glee.
She's obsessed with Glee.
I don't think I could work on Glee. Like, I just would not be in the right state of mind.
If you met that guy Corey, what would you do?
Jump on him.
That's a good enough answer.
So how do you balance doing the guild and being at school?
Well, we only shoot like what?
Every 9 months.
Yeah. And then it's, the past couple of years, it's been like right after school ends, like in May and June. So yeah, I mean, it's not.
But I met Amy right after she graduated from high school, and
I
now
know,
she's
it's been
almost
that long.
It's crazy. Yeah, those babies. If you notice, baby continuity was very bad in the guild because the babies are like so old now.